Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is normally Throwback Thursday, but I have to do our non-spoiler review of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so I saw Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and it sort of picks up a little bit after the original movie did. So if you saw the very first Miles Morales animated movie, you kind of have where the story takes place at. You know that this isn't the main MCU. However, in this movie, they up that ante a little bit. They actually do make mention of MCU related stuff. Now, there is some sort of incursion kind of event happening. In this one, they kind of find out that a doorway was opened and it is allowing some other people to come out of this doorway into their dimension from other places. But that's kind of the thing. They use this not only to hint that it may be something that they had done in the previous movie, but they kind of make the hint that this is happening all over, even going so far as to name drop Doctor Strange at one point, which I absolutely loved. I found that to be a really funny line. I won't tell you exactly where they say it or how they say it and what they explain or don't explain. I'll leave that to you to find out. But the movie does kind of form what could be a connective tissue to the MCU in the future, where I could see Miles Morales becoming a live action character, especially if Tom Holland is with the main MCU and Miles is in the Sonyverse. Then I could definitely see this evolving into something live action. The cast is amazing, just like in the first movie. They brought back a lot of the same people, and the people that they add are very entertaining also. So it's definitely something to check out. If you are a fan of the MCU animated movies, then I definitely recommend you do check it out. If you have never seen the original, check it out as well. The animation on it is just amazing. I love that style of animation. I think that having that sort of quasi 3D effect really does add to it, and it doesn't take away from the fact that it's sort of meant to be this comic booky cartoon type of movie. And what makes it really cool is that they do have little word bubbles and little things that they put, like meanwhile and stuff, that kind of entertains me in a way. I always don't mind when movies do that. I know for some people that could take you out of the moment, but if you're watching an animated movie such as this one, I don't see where it's going to take you out of the moment at all. The story for the movie is actually pretty cool. It hints at more to come, and that is always a good thing. If you could do a movie and constantly keep people wanting more, you've done your job in terms of a movie. And this movie has me excited to see where the Miles Morales character will actually go in the future. So I didn't go into this movie expecting to be as impressed by it as I was, but I will tell you this. After watching the movie, I found this movie to be a lot more entertaining than the first one, and I really did like the first one. I liked the first film a lot. This one was just better because it didn't feel as constrained. And by constrained, I mean it wasn't his first outing. When you introduce a character in a movie for the first time, even if you don't outright explain their origin, it still kind of feels like an origin film in some ways. You have to take that time to get to know these characters. And with them making a lot of the same characters return, I feel that they did a really solid job of keeping this movie moving along and making it seem like it fit with the last movie and continued on with its plot. So if you saw the first movie, you kind of already knew what you needed to know, and no matter what dimension they put you in or for how long, you never once feel lost. And that's something that's kind of important in a sequel, to keep you moving along with these characters in a way that's entertaining. And I feel they did that. Now, is it the best movie I've seen all year so far? No, not by a long shot, but it's definitely worth watching, and it's definitely entertaining. If you are a fan of the MCU, watch for the Easter eggs that are in the movie, because there are a lot of Easter eggs to the main MCU universe that kind of imply that this will move on in some capacity towards that. If not, like I said, if not having him in the main MCU, having him continue on possibly in a live-action Sony movie, maybe facing off against Venom or something like that, anything at this point suddenly becomes possible. So I give the movie 4 stars. I think it is a pretty good movie and definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the MCU. But I want to know what you guys think. Alright, everybody, so make sure you're leaving us a comment in the comment box below, letting us know what you think. Then don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so that they can be a part of the conversation as well. We want to hear what you guys thought if you have seen this movie. And, do you think a live-action Miles Morales would be cool? Where do you want the character to go? Then make sure you're hitting that like button. It helps the channel, and we definitely appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers, and you don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And then, friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.